Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back with me Saila Salsabila. At this video, I would like to apply the SQ3R method on my reading for an article. As usual, my purpose to do this activity is for completing my college assignment of subject critical reading. Okay, as I have already learned about SQ3R method is the contractions from surveying, questioning, reading, reciting, and reviewing. Today, I'm going to read and review an article that the title, What Are Journals For? I will focus on the first steps in the method, surveying the article, formulating questions, and reading to find key information. Now, I will visit the article first. Yeah, this is the article, guys. My first steps is to survey. I will skim the article quickly to get the main idea. The first place I will begin is what does a journal have to do? As in most textbooks, these are located in the beginning of the article. I read this carefully to find out the main concepts I will learn by reading. After I reading this part, I will next the part of the article that I will reading is the key message at the end of the journal. Yeah, this is the key message. By reading this key message first, I gain a sense of the most important information in the journal. The basic function of a research journal is registration, certification, dissemination, and archiving. The academic journal is still perceived as an important and robust method of publishing despite innovations in communications. 350 years after the first academic journal was published, the number of articles published each year and the number of journals have both grown steadily for more than 2 centuries by about 3% and 3.5% per year respectively. After I read the key message, I will go back on the beginning of the article. That is the beginning of the article, right? I will reading again and briefly skim the contents. I will looking at the key headings as well as the points mentioned. Yeah, this is the mentioned. What are journals for? And this is the points. As well as the point mentioned here that seem to have important information. In this journal, I noticed the points for what are can journal provide and the future of journal, because the part of journal has the points to strongly me to understood the content of the article. Then, as I skim further, I also noticed the headings. The role of journals for researchers here. I will pause this video to read by a minute. Okay, from the information I have already gained in the survey steps, I have determined that my goals for reading are to be able to describe the basic function of research, to understood that journalists are still perceived as an important publication, to find out how many of journals published each year, and to find out how many percentage of the stability of journals and articles. Okay, now I will move on the next steps is to begin questioning and reading. I will base my questions on key headings I noticed. The headings I read is what more can journals for. Yeah, this is part that I will take some questions from this part. Yeah, I have 3 questions for this part. The first question that I have is why the journal publishers deserve credit, and the second question is what the reason that online journals have reduced, and the third question is what the results that they or publishers have a deserved landscape of large and small publishers and journals. Okay, I will reading again after I have any questions to look for the answer. For my first question, I find my answer here. Journals publishers deserve credit for extensively experimenting with and investing in digitization and delivery platforms before there was a market for electronic journals. Yeah. Now I'm going to write the answers to my notes by my own language or my own words. It's to perform that I'm reciting the information and understand it clearly. From the answer of the text, maybe I will answer the question by my own words like this. Because the journal publishers has already doing experiments and always defending the works in digitalization before, I will write my own answer to my own notes. Yeah, and I will doing the same way to answer the other questions. Yeah, I have already done to make a questions and answer the questions by my own words. For the first questions, I have already answers because the journal publishers has already doing experiments and always defending the work in digitalization before. And for question that what the result that they have a deserved landscape of large and small publishers and journals, I have answers because the journal publishers avoid the fate of an industry that has been pressured by the big technology companies. And for the last questions, what the reason that online journals have reduced, my answers, there is a call to make life science research information available free of charge. Okay guys, I have already done to answers my question, then I will move to the next or the last steps of the chapter. So, I have already done to work through the chapter that I have already created questions, reading to find the answers, reciting the answers, and add key information to notes in my own words. It means I have already reviewed the article. Yeah. Okay, this is the last steps. Okay guys, that is my results of my working to apply SQ3R methods for review the article. I think that's enough. See you on the next video and goodbye.